Good morning. I'm in a fake happiness. I haven't had my coffee yet. Our load to Von Orr, Tennessee, what happened to it? Oh, when we got there to pick it up, it wasn't ready. So we wound up can't remember where we were picking it up at. We were picking it up in Indianapolis. And when we got there, not Indianapolis, Frankfort, Indiana. And when we got there, it wasn't ready. And they weren't going to have it ready for a few days. So we hung out for a day at the U.S. Express terminal near Indiana, in Zionsville, Indiana. And we did laundry. And basically, I took a nap, hung out, that kind of stuff. And then we picked up the load the next morning, which was yesterday morning, in Indiana. And we're taking this one to New Jersey, Edison, New Jersey. This is what they call a high-value load, and there's different rules for this. It's silly stuff, like you can't stop for the first 200 miles. You can't, and basically because there's two of us, we can't leave the truck alone. He is going in to get coffee and breakfast, and I'll be going in after he comes back. If I was solo, I could go in, but I couldn't leave it for more than an hour. I don't know, whatever. It's because the cargo that we're carrying is high value, and in certain states, there have been people that, jack the truck. Like, this one's not, but sometimes we'll carry stuff for Nike, and they said people will actually plan on jacking the trucks for the Nikes, because it's like when you get a truck full of Nike stuff, that's worth millions of dollars. This one's not. This is a FedEx load. I'll tell you now, because I won't upload this until the load's probably done, so I'm not in any danger. We're delivering the load today at 5 o'clock, and then we have to go to Kearney, New Jersey, and pick up a load that's going back to Ohio. I tell you what, I'm sick of Pennsylvania. I'm back in Pennsylvania today, in Somerset. The roads on this route have been a little bit better, but when you first come into Pennsylvania, it's just like, there's not really any way to describe it. It's just a horrible, horrible roller coaster. The sun's coming out, peeking through the clouds, and it's making my eyes hurt. Anyways, it's Wednesday, May 30th at 7 a.m., and I thought I'd check in with you guys. I don't really have much to tell you. There was something earlier I was thinking about saying, and I can't remember what it is. I like watching people in trucks, and sometimes you learn things. Last night when we got here, I went to the bathroom, and when I come back from the bathroom, there's a piece of pizza laying outside my door. You can't see it now because it's gone, but so I kind of kicked the pizza out of my way, and then This morning there were like 4 birds fighting over the piece of pizza when I got up to go to the bathroom. Now the piece of pizza is gone. Sorry, there's a shady, what looks like a homeless guy hanging out. I mean, it's 80 degrees out there and he's got a hooded coat on. Anyways, there were birds just hanging out. Sometimes it's just the simple joys. Sometimes me and Steven will throw french fries or whatever out the window just to see the birds eat it. One thing we noticed is sometimes when you're parked, the bugs will come up to the grill of the truck and pick bugs out of the grill and eat them. It's the birds will come up to the grill. I don't know if I could ever get a video of it, but I'll try and see. But that's kind of, I guess it's a little gross, but it's also kind of cool. Like, when you see a little bird, like, coming up and hanging out in the grill of a big truck, then you're like, what? It takes a minute to figure out what they're doing. I'm sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet, so my throat's a little scratchy. I drove yesterday. I drove 451 miles, which is almost, in the last week, it's the 3rd highest day I've had. So I'm a little tired. Steven, my trainer, told me that next week on Tuesday I will be going to the office in Mississippi and testing to upgrade. And upgrade means basically, becoming a solo driver without a trainer. So there'll be a written test, a driving test, and of course some skills which I think I'll be fine on all of it. It's just the backing that I need practice on, and we still kind of struggle to find time for that. When we do have downtime, like we had downtime at the terminal was basically too small, and there were no empty parking spaces where you could practice. So we just kind of hung out that day, and like I said, did laundry and watched. I watched my next episode of The Handmaid's Tale. I was gonna watch Roseanne, but it's really kind of sad. I haven't had time for TV or anything, but I never watched it that much anyways. Oh, here comes Steven. He's such a dork. Oh, snap. I didn't realize you locked it. There you go.
Yeah, you're going to have a bit of an issue.
Why?
You're going to have to either go to the little convenience store and see if they have coffee, or go to Starbucks.
Why?
As that bus that just pulled in, about 50 people, every one of them waiting in Burger King.
Shit.
And I didn't put the sugar in my coffee, or I can give that to you.
No, it's fine. So apparently a bus just pulled in, and they're all sitting at Burger King in line. So my coffee is gonna be waiting. I don't know. It's getting kind of expensive on the road, so I've been trying to save money, but I might go ahead and go to Starbucks this one time.
Yeah, that'd probably be your best bet. I was thinking about going there too until I seen the prices and shit. And I'm like, really? $5.49 for just one croissant?
And it's like at least $5 for a big, huge cup of coffee too. Well, guys, I think that's about it for right now. I'm running into 10 minutes, and I'm really out of things to say because I haven't had my coffee yet. But I love y'all, and I will talk to you more later. Bye.